A huge thank you to our channel member, Lewis Chapman. Two seconds. There was one or two things that I had to sort out just then. We tried the vPilot thing again, VATSIM. Disconnected me immediately just before we were about to bring it up on screen. So I've ditched it again, and we'll just go for standard traffic, which is why you could hear all the noises that you may have done just then of all the gates extending to the airplanes that I've loaded into the sim. Yes, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your easy like Sunday morning flight here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. And I hope that you are well. We like a bit of Alana Miles, Black Velvet, to kick us off this morning. If you're watching on a rerun, you won't hear that because I'll have to mute it. So sorry, but that is how the YouTube algorithm seems to want to work. Where you're not allowed to play songs and shit like that. So, whatevs. So, this morning we are on board this little beaut. We are on board the Air France or Brit Air. One of the two. It's operating the same flight, so it doesn't really matter too much. CRJ-1000, the extra long version of the standard CRJs, and we are at Paris Charles de Gaulle, heading over to Naples this morning. Flight time today is 1 hour 54 minutes, but I expect to have that pushed into 2 hours, just simply for our approach when we get to Naples. Should be a pretty good flight, this one. Haven't flown to Naples for a while. It's a lovely airport to fly into, and fingers crossed, we should hopefully have a wonderful, uneventful flight like we did yesterday with the crash of the BAE 146, which was definitely fascinating. I'm just putting the flight plan into the folder that it needs to be. A couple of other things that we're going to reveal this morning as well, of course, is who's on battle with the liveries, and of course picking the flight for tomorrow night as well. So give me a second to just pop that works, doesn't it? Yeah, that should work. Cool. All right. I know it's early-ish sort of thing, and people are doing other things, and that's absolutely fine. So we'll say the very quick hello to those that are in the chat, which are Wayne. We've also got Jim, and also Max is here as well. It's nice not to get notifications about fucking spammed with live, rage quit, live, rage quit, live, rage quit, live, rage quit, live, and then rage quit again. So it's quite nice. Right, back to the cockpit. Let's get our airplane sorted so we can head over to Naples. Now, first things first, let's go to give it time. Jim, don't say that. Don't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it for me. Although, to be honest, yeah, do give it time, and it'll happen. So we're going to turn the tablet on. And we are going to zoom in here. Let's go to aircraft. Right, so we need to bring on the ground power, which is done. And we also need to open the passenger door because we're going to have to got to board our passengers somehow. So we can do that while we're waiting.
Boarding requested.
We can request boarding. If we go to the top, I thought this was sorted. Or was it just the quick movements? It might be the quick movements. Right, batteries. So, if we go to the top here, battery master switch goes on, and also the DC service switch is switched on too. Nav lights turned on as well, so we can let the people on the ground know that we're doing bits and bobs in the cockpit.
Do you want to board crew?
I'd love to board crew, thank you.
Crew boarding starting.
Right, let's just make sure that that is... It's not going to be everything. Oh. Why is the jetway extended? Well, that's an interesting development. I don't think I asked for that. Alright. We've got an Icelandair 767 next to us as well, which is quite nice. This is all offline traffic, it's not to do with VATSIM until I've worked out how to fix it. So in which case we might as well go
Your crew has boarded.
over here. Just give us that view for the moment. Back to the top. So emergency lights need arming now as well. I'm going to go into full screen here. Where are they then? There you go. Emergency lights are armed, which is good. Control 6 takes us all the way down to the center panel. We will need to align our IRS, which is there, so that'll get sorted. Alfred, good morning. Hope you're well. Welcome along. Wayne says, just on Google doing homework into my late night findings. What late night? I dread to ask, but we'll go for it. What late night findings did you come up with? Sarah as well. Good morning. Hope you're well. Right, back to the overhead. APU needs to go on now. So while passengers are boarding, we can just take it nice and slow. Stay, that's why. Power fuel and stop button. There you go. So APU should now be beginning to run. Alfred says, I couldn't stop laughing the other day over the Gartic phone drawings. It kept replaying in my head. I sent you a message about it. Just keep cards close to the chest because people like to copy. Oh! Hold on. Oh, yes, I know. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Got ya. I know what you're on about. We're good. Yeah, I've caught on now. Caught on to what you're on about. My mind's not with it this morning. Right, anti-ice. So we need to go to low, which is that's already on. That's low. That's low. I feel like that might be it. Okay, we'll come back to it in a minute. Anti-ice. So now that we've got power on, we can now take off the ground power. I'm more concerned about the fact that we don't have anything there, but I'm assuming that is because the aircraft's aligning. Yeah, thought so. There you go. The aircraft's aligned itself, which is fantastic. Right, onwards we go. So let's...
Hey, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Well, judging by the looks of it, it might already be programmed. I might not. It might not actually be programmed at all. But it looks like it might be. No, fuck off. Papa Golf. That is our airport for today, which is Paris. We'll take that and put that there. Select a flight plan. Nope. Nope. Copy active. No. Oh, have I got to put it in? Right, let me put it in. So it's Lima Foxtrot Papa Golf. I can't remember. Can't remember how to get it across. To Lima India Romeo November. That's how you do it. I got it. Route loaded. So that should now be in there. No? Oh, yeah, it's in there. Okay, cool. So we've selected it. So that's fine. So at least that's done. We'll activate that. So we haven't really got to do anything else now. So we're good in terms of setting the flight plan up. Execute. Job done. Okay, so we're departing off of runway 27 left today, and then when we get to Naples, it'll be runway 24 on a very weird approach, for sure. Let me just have a look and see if we've got everything. No. Okay, so selects the runway. But doesn't select. It's fine. So we're going off of I think it's that. Execute that one. It's close enough to what we actually wanted. And then when we arrive to Naples, it is on RNAV 24 Yankee, and we're going in on Eric, which doesn't come up. Why does Eric not come up? Why does Eric not come up? So it's obviously not that. Jesus. Okay, so index. No, flight plan. Why does Eric not come up? I'm confused because we should have Eric. So why is Eric not coming up? Eric is misbehaving. Because if we look at the legs, that's Erica. So part of me is thinking to just then type it in. Or is that... Fuck it. Execute it and just sort it out from there. So boarding's done. So boarding is complete. That is fine. We'll leave it at that. I think that's all we can do. And then we'll work it out once we get into the air, I guess. It's a bit weird. But never mind. Right. So flight plan should be done. Shouldn't be anything else that we need to sort. Position's done. Flight plan is done. Performance. This would probably help. 34,000 today. 4-hour cruise. Okay. What block fuel do we need? Okay, so 5, 7, 4, 1. In there. Execute that. Fine, doesn't matter. VNAV setup, we don't necessarily need to worry about. I think we're good. I think we're good. Is it on the screen? It is on the screen. Cool. So we've got the departure. Yeah, cool. Alright, I think we're good. You could use infinite fuel mode. No. I don't want to. We are going to go for pushback now, though. It must be Paris. Paris must be quite heavy.
Icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Paris has never been heavy on the frame rate. Right, beacon light can go on as well because we are about to push.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
It's weird, I thought we had this sorted out.
Departure check completed, bypass pin inserted.
Right, let's go down here, hang on. Bit more room to play with. Okay. Right, pushback. We still got quite a few things to do before we do anything, so we'll start the engines in a sec. In fact, we can sort of begin the process now. So, down here, 2 red levers. We need to click those. And then click that. Bring that to idle. Do the same for that. There you go. So now they're on idle. So the engines can now be started. Waiting for your action. Close it. Oh, I'll close the doors up. Close. 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 Dumb question. What does DLC stand for in a? Oh, DLC is downloadable content. Main exit. Oh, the doors. That's why. Yeah, downloadable content. Right, selecting push. Here we go. So we want to go. So about there.
Exiting from editing
Due to
mode.
icing
Please
conditions,
It's a long old girl, this one.
stand by engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Right, fuel pumps.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
What do you mean release them? You just asked me to release them and then you're telling me not to. Okay, so beacons are on, fuel pumps are on, and we are good to go for engine start. So we'll push back. I thought this was sorted. It must be because we're at Paris. But it's weird. It's so weird. To be honest, it's not horrific. It's also not great either. There's got to be something I can do to limit the frame rates. So we'll hang fire for a minute, wait for us to be paused in our pushback, and then we'll start the engine. Is it multiplayer or single? At the moment, it's single. So we're offline, but we do multiplayer flights. And if I can get it to work, VATSIM.
Set parking brakes.
I actually wonder if... In fact, it's probably not of any use at the minute. Right, up to the top, let's get... engine started. So... very easy to start the engines. Where are we at here? So igniters are here, which is you just press these, and that's it. And it should power it. So right engine first. We'll come down to here, and we can see the numbers are beginning to go up. A long old bird, this one. I have set the parking brake. What? I just have. What are you telling me? Parking brake is set. What's the matter with you?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head.
Unlocking gear.
If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head.
Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed.
You should turn off all electronic devices.
Left is clear, right is clear.
In this brief presentation.
Just nosing at some of the settings. Right, okay, so we are set, ready to go. They've allowed us to taxi. United 767 has now pushed back. Right, where are we at? Okay, back to the top. APU needs to come off, so we can do that by simply clicking power fuel, and that should then come off. So APU is off. Hydraulics, which are here. See if I can get into a better position. So they need to go on, or to auto, sorry. So yeah, down 1. So they're on. Air conditioning packs can go on, which are there. Recirculation fan on as well. Back down to the pedestal. Now, it's the only way I can look at it, so don't worry too much. Yaw damper is there. We'll click those. Yaw dampers to on. Stab trim to on, and Mac trim to on as well. Over towards the tablet once again. We need to arm the nose wheel steering. Remove the chocks and God knows what else, which is wheel chocks there. How we managed to push back with the wheel chocks on, I will never know. Flaps to take off, we don't need to do. Parking brake, etc. We'll go for recon lights on, which are there. We need to program the MCP, which we can do in this mode here. And why is United facing us? Something tells me he's pushed the wrong way. We're going the right way, knobhead. Right, 10,000 feet is what that is reading out, which is fine. Speed-wise, we can deal with, and I can briefly remember how to use this, or how to use the auto throttle at least. Right, what's left? Strobes on for takeoff. Recon lights are off. That's it. That's literally it. Easy when you're writing stuff down, isn't it? Back to the no, pedestal, isn't it? Back to the ped. We are looking at the transponder here. Doesn't matter too much, but oh God, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, there we go. There we go. So the transponder is now on by rotating this knob there. Right. Other than that, we're good to go. But we've got a 767 in the way. This could be fun. Right, let's get taxiing out to 27 left. I feel like we are going to have to possibly go through the 767, or tell you what we'll do. It's another sort of bit of taxiway there. We'll just jump onto that. just go through it. It's United's fault for pushing the wrong way. Right, taxi out to the active. Let's go. So going over the main carriageway as well in France or in Paris. I think the last time we did Paris was we did a flight to Dublin, I think it was. Or was it one after that, which was the Vienna one, which crashed? Ooh, textures. Okay, textures. Bumpy. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. We love a texture glitch here. Fly the A380 next time. There is no A380 on the sim at the moment. Tell a lie, there is, but it's also not very good. Just trying to get some help on Facebook, which is always a fucking wonderful thing to try and get some help as to why VATSIM keeps booting me off the servers. Hoping to find a solution. Dom, hello to you. He says my post has 12 likes. Please say that it recruited more, resulting in more subs. I'll have a look in a second. I think 1 at the moment. Kev saying, why can't I hear the engines? Because we're so far from them. She's a long old bird, this one. So you won't be able to hear him from this far. Thought it was an electric plane for the moment. Who's the A380 made by? I know it's not fly-by-wire one, but the other one. That's it's an FSX crossover, which is not very good. It's definitely not an electric plane. It's literally because we're sat so far away from the engines. Right, so we could take this right actually, which we probably will do. There goes a Air France 777. I generally thought we sorted this stutter out, unless it's just a Paris thing. I also wonder if the flight sim's trying to put so many frames into it when I really want to limit it to about 30. 30 will probably have it a lot smoother. So I wonder if that's what it is. Quick nosy, 2 seconds. See, I don't know if that would make any difference, you know. I've been told to keep VSync off, but the problem is if I turn it on, what the fuck does this mean? 50, 100 or 33%? I'm just wondering if it's trying to put so many frames in that it can't handle at the moment. So normally when I set something to about 30 frames a second, it usually then becomes so much smoother. I'm going to have to read up on that. Other than that, it's a case of, oh yeah, but you know, like you could just upgrade, and I'm like, can't afford like a fucking 400 quid fucking.
The captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Are we gonna intersect here? Oh my god, we are. That's quite an intersection. Full-time wage was sort. I'm on a full-time fucking wage. Right, Americans Dreamliner heading out. So there's nothing else really there, so we are going to go straight out. So strobes on, recognition lights off, landing lights on, flaps are down, good stuff. Kev's favourite bits coming up now. So sound goes up, I'll turn my mic off and enjoy the sounds of the CRJ-1000 as we leave Paris to go to Naples. Here we go. Said it before and I'll say it again. She's a long old bird, this one. So, leaving Paris behind. Right, let's climb further. Probably put in the system, that might actually help. Again, another another really tricky plane to deal with. I mean, my throttles are not all the way up, but we are gaining speed like it's going out of fashion. So if I was to okay, alright, so we'll leave it at that for the moment then, and we'll see what happens with the plane. But off we go, out of Paris, over to Naples, and hopefully should be in for a wonderful flight this morning. Something I'm going to have to look into, I think, which is the refresh rate, because I did before with another game where if I limited it down to like 30 frames per minute, it ran beautifully. So I'm just wondering if I might need to look into that and potentially see if that's got anything to do with it. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Dom says, what's the hertz rate of the monitor? It goes by that for the percentage. So if you have a 60 hertz, 50% will be... How do I find that out then? I sound like I know tech, but I really don't. So I want to know what the best way of doing it is. Send us the model number of your monitor. Is that not located like at the back or something? I'll have to come off camera for this. Hang on. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
So rather than smashing my knees and God knows what else into bits and bobs, I've just managed to grab the number and everything else. I've sent it to Kev. We'll see what happens. Because what I find, now is like, it's not horrific, but it's not smooth. If I'm not streaming, it's definitely smooth. It's obviously a thing to do with the streaming power and everything else, which is what I know. But I've tried it with games before where I've limited them to like 30 frames per second, and it runs like an absolute dream. So I'm just wondering if that's what this is to do with that as well. If this is potentially to do with that. Kev, tonight it's as well. I saw your question earlier about what it was for tonight. It's Battle of the Liveries, which we'll be revealing in a moment. Which I will do now because I feel like we have to do that. So let me get Savgeek says, I'm preparing for my flight to Zakynthos on stream. Very nice. Nice little airport to go to. Right, what was I doing? That'll do. Cool. Excellent. Swab Geek says, Max, you were going to get a YouTube video that shows you how not to use autopilot. That's free, but you still don't know how to do it. How not to use AI pilot. Honestly, Swab Geek, I wouldn't bother. So it will soon be time to throw the curveball at you all and reveal who is on tonight's show. For the first battle of the new year is about to come your way now. Alright folks, who do you think? If you know, don't answer, but if you don't know, have a guess. Who do you think? Who do you think it could be tonight? Sarah says David. It's not David. Easter Bunny. It's certainly not Easter Bunny. It's not Jack. Jack certainly wouldn't be a curveball anyway. Rob, Dom, Jim, says Paul Hussey. It's not Jim. Still waiting for the day Jim comes on camera, but there's no no pressure. Max says Lewis. I mean, Lewis is obviously going to be there. Because Lewis is the current champion, so of course he's going to be there. Me? It's not me. I mean, I will be there, but it's not me. Alright. No one's getting it, so if I still have it, which I should do. Here we go. It's only Ken. Lewis will be taking on Ken. Ken's returning to the programming for the first time in a long, long time. Ken will be taking on Lewis in Battle of the Liveries, the first one of 2024. So there you go. That is tonight's show. And let me tell you, there are some fabulous picks for the deliveries tonight. Some very, very, very good picks. So, looking forward to this one. This one should be super, super exciting. So yes, Ken Carr joins us once again this evening, 7:30 or 7 o'clock. Sorry, 7 o'clock. This will be. Swab Geek says 3K today. No, we're 8 away. 8 away from 3K. So that'll be from about 7 o'clock this evening. What we also need to work out is what the fuck are we doing tomorrow? We need to pick a flight for tomorrow as well, which we'll do. Right, there we go. Paul Hussey gifting the 1 departure lounge, members lounge membership goes to Jane Chapman. Paul, thank you very much. Brandon says, wonder if we can make it. If we can make it at 3K today, that'd be ideal. But I'm never in a rush for it. I'm never in a rush for 3K. Or for any milestone, really. We're now 6 away. Two people have subbed. Thank you so much to whoever you are. No, it's not. It's not quite. It's not quite what I mean. 3K subs, not 3K money. I wouldn't give away 3K money. Not definitely not. Ken's got some fascinating pics. I've seen them. They are fantastic. Very, very good. It's gonna be an interesting one tonight. So at some point this morning as well, I will need to just disappear for about 10-20 minutes. Got an hour and 15 on the flight to go till we get to Naples. Just a very slow, shallow climb. In fact, we are now no longer climbing, which is annoying. In fact, no, we are still climbing, but it's very, very slow. Which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. In fact, that 10-20 minutes might need to be now. So yeah, Battle of the Liveries is 7 o'clock tonight. But yeah, thank you to Paul Hussey for gifting the members lounge membership. Here's the plane. Beautiful CRJ. The weather, we are expecting decent weather when we get to Naples. Morning to Gail. When will be the reveal of Quizness Chat for next week? Will that be at some point during the week? I've got to remember who's on it first and try and get people on it. That'd be the main thing, because I can't remember who's on it. Rob Brown's in here as well. He says, good morning, troops. Hello to you. Hope you're well. Morning to Gemma Rowe. Anyone joining, of course, hello, hello. It's Paris to Naples this morning, or going into the afternoon. Yeah, see, we're holding speed, but it's not. I'm going to come off the speed bit for a minute. I'm going to manually do this. Doesn't need much power. It's just enough to get us to climb. We should be at cruise by now, but we're not because it's quite a shallow climb. So if we can get up to cruise, that'd be ideal. If we take that off as well, let's go to Volanta for the minute. Lovely, lovely. Tom, I'm going to say huge thanks, mate, for the wonderful stems that you have been putting out for us. Thanks for the stems. The stems. You're welcome. In fact, it's not right now, but basically my aunt's coming over, and I would need to talk to her about what's happening on Tuesday, because obviously that's when I'm going up to Heathrow for the day. Potentially the day, maybe overnight, I'm not sure. One of the two. Still haven't worked it out yet. I don't know what I fancy doing. Thanks for the stems. Your way will come. Right, anyway, let's move on. Move away from that. Gemma says there's been another eruption. There has been another eruption. I've been asked to listen to something, so hang on. Let me just mute my mic. 2 seconds, hang on. Okay. I'll listen to that, so that's fine. Sarah says it's Air China coming to Dublin on Tuesday. Prime Minister, I think. Is that the 747 that you were on about? Because that would be an awesome catch if you can get it. Oh, that would be cool. Especially if it's a 400. I imagine they've still got one of the 400s for presidential stuff. Coming up to our 34,000. Fucking had it then. Swavgeek says, Tom, can you do some TUI ops to Zakynthos or out of Exeter 737? 100%. Should we do it next weekend? Do it as like a day stream. That way we can see stuff. But you have to remind me because my memory is shot to pieces. So you'll have to remind me. But that sounds like a good one. Yeah, Exeter to Zakynthos. So that's a good idea. Some say it's leaving Wednesday, some saying Thursday, so I have to keep an eye. And it's a Dash 8. Ooh, a Dash 8, that'd be interesting. Swaggeek says, I'm also surprised the Rage Quit counter hasn't gone up yet. He hasn't streamed yet. So give it time. Although, to be fair, he was supposed to do the citation flight this morning from Farnborough to Van Nuys. But that didn't happen. Because one, it would not make it there anyway because of the range of the aircraft, and two, because because just hasn't streamed yet. But he's got 2 today, so we'll see what happens. Jim says it really can't help itself. No, he can't. He can't help himself at all. Can't help himself at all. Oh dear. Gemma says I should be home all next weekend, so if any multiplayer I should be able to join in. Yeah, I mean whether we don't have to necessarily do it on stream or whatever, but should 100% do that, because that was good fun when we did what did we do last time? It was Adelaide, wasn't it? Adelaide to Sydney, and we also did the JFK to Cincinnati. Good fun that. So yeah, for sure, we'll definitely go into multiplayer at some point. I've still got 1 or 2 things I need to tweak with the flight sim in order to get it at some point. I think there's something I've got to do, but I'll do that off stream, I think, and just muck about with it. Just a shame my landing wasn't on stream from Sydney, because it was butter. It was, as Wayne says, it was utter butter. It was good landing. Very, very good landing. I think we both had good landings into Sydney. 1 or 2 people didn't have good landings because I watched them before you came in. And they were bad. They were dreadful. Brandon says instead of a poll for the route, get some suggestions from the chat, put them in a spinny wheel, and then let us choose airline or whether you do multiplayer VATSIM offline. Well, VATSIM I'm going to hold off on for the minute because I'm still having issues with vPilot, and I've no idea how to fix it. I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it, and I'm still getting the same issues. So I've got to log a file with, or log a ticket with VATSIM support. But I don't know, I quite like the poll thing, because it just means I give you 4 routes, whichever one you want to see, you just go for it. And then if one has multiple airlines, I give you the airline. I quite like that. I quite like that option. So it then gives me a bit of control over to the length of time, because people will go Heathrow to New York or something on a Tuesday night, and I'm like, can't do a Tuesday night. I only want to do short haul. You know what I mean? I know it's all for fun and whatever, but it's fine. Right, let's pick a route for tomorrow, and we're going to do it in the poll version. Let's give you 4 regions. Dublin to LA, there it is, see? I can't do long haul in the weeknight. Can't do long haul during the weeknight. Can't do it. I'm certainly not leaving it on overnight. Absolutely not. There's more to life than the flight sim. Right, 4 regions for tomorrow. Here we go. Here we go. No Monday night. Can you do Heathrow to Perth? Yes, sure, why not? I'll do it in a Cessna 172 as well, because that'll take an hour. If that. Start at lunch then. Funny. I'm not a part-timer. So your 4 regions are Europe, Asia, North America, South America. Start at lunchtime and you'll be alright. Looks like you might need a big old glass of go fuck yourself juice as well. I'm sure there's plenty to go round. There are some fucking stupid people on Facebook, honestly. Scotland Perth you could do in a Cessna, so good, do it. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, looks like we're off to Europe again tomorrow. There's stupid people on all platforms. I mean, yeah, but mostly Facebook. When you try and ask for help, there's just one or two people that are just fucking stupid. It's like I asked about the VATSIM thing, and I said, oh, vPilot, which is the program you use. vPilot logs me out all the time. So I said, here's the message, here's what it comes up with. Can you tell me how to fix it so it doesn't happen again? Somebody went, just go to a small airport and what was it they said? Just go online and go to a quiet airport. The fuck is that? That's nothing. That's pointless to me. That's like me going, you know. All I'm literally asking to do is like just give me some suggestions as to how to fix it. Stupid people. So helpful. It's so stupid. Go online and go to a quiet airport. Yeah, that's a great idea because, you know, that's going to stop the disconnections, you fucking idiot. Yeah, yeah, it's like how do I screw up a nut and bolt? Oh, you screw it. Stupid. Tom could do Perth Dundee and race Wayne in an LNER Azuma. Train versus plane. I don't know how that would work though. Got to get my haircut done today. Oh, you know that's going to be streamed. Does your mum know you streamed the haircut? How do I know that? What do you mean, how do I know that? How do I know that you stream your haircut? Because you have done it before. And to be honest, there's a lot worse that you fucking streamed as well. But let's not get into that. If you know, you know. Oh, do I trust it though? Do I trust it to hold if it does it? I don't trust it. No, I'll tell you what, fuck it, we'll add it. We'll do it. Right, route time. Just I don't know. This is how I sit there and say, you know, how he's still allowed on YouTube is completely baffling to me. Right, one more route to pick, and then we will have our 4 choices. Yeah, Twitter's like gone right downhill since it's all changed to like this X bollocks and all that rubbish. Okay, my aunt and uncle have just turned up, so I will need to disappear shortly. We have got 55 minutes. I'll be back in time for the landing, so it's all good. Let's go 4. Right, decent routes. Here we go. Boom. 4 routes. Frankfurt to Kalmar, Olbia to Deauville Saint Gatien, Pisa to Eindhoven, or Edinburgh to Jersey. That'll be for tomorrow. I'll be back in a moment. Just give me a second. Just going to go sort out what the plan is. And I'll be back on your screens. Back in a minute. Right, apologies, I'm back. Was just sorting out travel and stuff for Tuesday. Basically. But we're all good. Alright, looks like we're doing Edinburgh to Jersey tomorrow, so I'll get that sorted. Do we risk it? I think we risk it. I will probably disappear again at some point. They are still here, but I figured we're quite close to quite close to landing. 35 minutes out. Don't want to leave you on your own for too long. Part-timer. Shut up. I'm about to whoop someone's ass with a timeout. Is that a part-time timeout? It could be 24 hours if you like. Don't bother me. So a quick reminder, we are back from 7 o'clock this evening for Battle of the Liveries with Lewis and Ken. Debating what to use here. Right, hang on. I need another poll here because I'm debating what to use at the moment. I'm umming and ahhing at the minute. Gemma, it is EasyJet. Yeah, EasyJet are the only ones that do Edinburgh to Jersey, so it will be EasyJet tomorrow. But I need to know what aircraft. Sarah says Ryanair. It's not Ryanair, sadly. It's not Ryanair tomorrow. Ryanair don't even go to Jersey, by the looks of it. don't even go to Jersey. Aer Lingus do, but not Ryanair. Yeah, I need to know. Need to know what kind of aircraft to use tomorrow. Boo, boo. Alright, we'll use the stock version A320neo by the looks of it. That makes my life a little bit easier. Because I'm so wary of the Phoenix at the moment. I really am. I'm so wary of the Phoenix plane at the minute. So I might try it off stream and just see if I can find a reason why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, 320neo it is for tomorrow's flight from Edinburgh to Jersey. Right, folks, eyes please on a rage quit. Seeing if we have to put the counter up by 1. Gemma says I might be having my first ever flight with Ryanair this year. Do you know what? I'm debating doing the same. I'm debating having a go with Ryanair. To EGGJ. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, might be doing the same as well. New key to like Stansted or something. Something nice and nice and short. Especially if I want to visit Stansted again, it might be a good shout. But yeah. Alright, so tomorrow's new key to Edinburgh. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to kind of keep it domestic at some point, but I'll think of something. I'd like to give Ryanair a shout and see what the fuss is about. Right, here we go. Here's your thumbnail for tomorrow. So, possibly no stream on Tuesday. So, we'll move our day to Wednesday. Because if I'm travelling back the same day from London, because I have to get there for about 3 o'clock. So, there's going to be no point plane spotting unless I do something in the morning. Still haven't decided what I'm doing yet. So, we'll see what happens. Monday. Or tomorrow, rather. There you go. Edinburgh to Jersey tomorrow. A320neo, as decided by the chat. So, currently over San Marino at the moment. Not that you'd be able to tell, because it is cloudy. But we're looking very good in our CRJ-1000. Our landing lights are still on. It's better. She's a long old bird, this one. The less successful version of the CRJ. Lynn, afternoon. Hope you're well. I know you said you were busy this morning, but hopefully you're all doing well. Is Jim here? Or is Jim gone? Lynn says all good. Housework done. Family en route. Currently on the M25. Just going to make some sarnies. Very nice. The Four Brothers. Hello to you. You are from Southwest AvGeek stream. I know that much. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I imagine you've just subbed to us as well. So thank you very much. 5 away from 3K. Away from 3K subs. Rob says, Peach, just noticed the rage quit counter in the corner. I wasn't going to mention anything about it, but everyone's seen it. It's a nice little addition. I'm expecting it to be 15 at some point today. Yeah, welcome along, the Four Brothers. He's over from Southwest AvGeek's channel. Kev's got cleaning done now, waiting for family to arrive. See, I've got my aunt and uncle downstairs at the moment. But I've got to finish the stream first. They know I do this sort of thing, but they're only over to talk about. They're only here to talk about the thing on Tuesday, where I'm taking them to Heathrow. Turns out they're staying at the Renaissance. I was like, oh, very good. I can't park my car anywhere to do plane spotting, but that's where they're staying. That is where they're staying. While we're here as well, the next multiplayer flight will be the one that Darren's requested us to do. Darren's asked us to do Oslo to London City, so we are going to return to London City with the BAE 146 in Scandinavian colours, operated by Transwede. That'll be our next multiplayer, so if you fancy a bit of London City, you can come and join us. That will probably be Thursday? That'll be Thursday stream. Oslo to London City on the BAE 146. And I'm certainly not doing a fucking return either. Certainly not. Are you going to stay overnight? I don't know. It won't be at the Renaissance. Rob Brown says, did they ask about how your part-time job was going? Funny enough, no, they did ask about my full-time job though. They asked about my full-time job. Cheeky fucker. Gemma says, I better get practicing my London City landings then. Oh yeah. I swear to fucking God. Might need to put a rage counter on there for me because I feel like I'm about to just lose my shit. He's so unoriginal. Kev says he's a full-time part-timer. Fucking Jesus. You understand that's going to get boring very quickly, don't you? Dom says, what happened? It's only fucking Captain Chaos and his fucking fuckwit ways of doing things, which is, I mentioned London City, suddenly his fake chat decides, oh, you've got plans to do London City. Ain't gonna get boring for us. Well, I'll just have to time people out, it's fine. Wayne says, now guys, Tom, full time yet, part time with his feet up on dashboard. Okay. Right, let's begin our descent. Bring that speed back a little bit as well. Just take the power off a bit. We are 135 nautical miles away. Alright, plenty of things for me to have a think about after we're done here in terms of the stream. So 7 o'clock we're back this evening with Battle of the Liveries. Lewis defends the Battle of the Liveries crown against Ken. Ken's returning to the channel. Guest form, but he will be here with us. Who unsubscribed? We're back down to 6 to 3k. Oh shit, wrong one. When's my premiere? It'll be at some point. It'll be at some point. So what I'm thinking of doing is making Mondays multiplayer nights. So like multiplayer Mondays. It's got a nice little ring to it, multiplayer Mondays. So should we start? Well, should we do it tomorrow? Multiplayer Monday. Should we do it tomorrow, or should we just do it for next week? I mean, Edinburgh to Jersey would be a nice one to do a multiplayer. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Should do some more CRJ stuff. Might do, yeah, multiplayer Monday. Should we do it from tomorrow? And then Oslo to City maybe as an extra on Thursday? Or should we start from Thursday and then take it to Monday? I think what we'll do is we'll start Thursday for multiplayer. And then we'll make multiplayer a thing for a Monday. Could be start of the week and everyone can have a nice sort of way to kind of, you know, have a giggle at everyone else's expense. Might actually do tomorrow's route today, but off stream with the Phoenix plane and do it as a test. I might do that. Might do that. Just to test out a few things. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Big time overspeed. 75 nautical miles. We're going to bring ourselves to 11,500 we got there. Testing is always worth it. I think so. I'm going to do it off stream though because I think it might help. I don't know whether it... Oh shit. I don't know if it would help, but we'll see. I just want to test it and see if it works in terms of trying to get the frame rate down a little bit more. I know it works perfectly when I'm not streaming, so I've got to try and find a balance with streaming and the frame rates and stuff like that. Because I thought we did. I thought we fixed it. Pilatus PC-12 doesn't carry passengers, but it's a private plane that can carry passengers. I know. I heard it and I was just like... He still thinks they don't carry passenger plane. He still thinks they don't carry passengers. You know when you book a charter, right? You're not a passenger. You're just cargo. So it definitely doesn't carry passengers. You are just human cargo. You know, when you look at a PT-12 and you see that there's seats in the back. I mean, God knows what those seats must be for if it doesn't carry people. Apparently Jim said they don't. I know, Jim. What do you know, Jim? What do you know? The next favourite quote of mine is just now where it's, why am I getting mentioned all the time? Because you say the most stupid things. And it's hard not to mention them. And that's also the kind of fucking mood I'm in this morning. Or this afternoon, rather. I haven't got the patience for it today. So if you've enjoyed the stream so far, make sure you hit the like button. It helps us out immensely. Gets some more eyes on the channel. Six away from 3k. I'd like to hit it this week, but like I said, I don't set goals or anything else like that. It's just I let it just grow organically. It's kind of the best way of doing things, I think, rather than trying to set yourself goals and stress yourself out. "47 nautical miles before we land. And a big thank you to everyone who has supported the channel so far and been watching today on this. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking out my window. I'd say gloomy. It may be different where you are, but for me, it's gloomy. It's a gloomy Sunday. It's a gloomy, gloomy Sunday. Wayne says, clear skies here, just Baltic cold. It is quite Baltic outside today. Gemma says it's quite bright up here, just a bit cloudy. It's bright. I mean, there's a little bit of blue sky, and I mean a little bit of blue sky. Must be seeing things at Prestwick when I see folks deboarding business jets. Then I know, Jim. I know it's all a conspiracy, especially in the PC-12 when they don't carry passengers. Baffles my piss. Lynn's just sent a picture of sunshine just coming into the gut. Very nice. She's got clear weather there as well. So everywhere's clear except here in Devon, by the looks of it. Oh, our speed is dropping. See, that doesn't help me at all. What approach is that? How can I zoom out of that too? Don't know. I don't know that. Well, we're supposed to be going on the Eric approach, but we ain't on the Eric approach today. Because the Eric don't come up. So I'm baffled. So I've got no fucking idea. Let's go down to 9,000. Down into the cloud. Kev says they go inside, so go in one side, Jim, and get out the other. It's all for an illusion. Must be the same with Boeing aircraft and Airbus and all that. They must just not bother carrying passengers. Boeing just fling you out the extra door mid-flight. Oh, Kev. Oh, Kev. Hashtag shots fired at Boeing. I'm super curious here about our approach. And I also don't know how to fucking zoom out on here either. Oh, wait, I think I found it. Nope. Oh, here we go. Cool. We found it. I imagine we are looping round on ourselves, like we're supposed to. I mean, I also know we're going super quick at the minute, but fuck all I can do about that. So just keeping on speed and everything else. So I imagine oh god. Why are we turning that way? We can't be on final surely. Not already. Surely not. We fucking are. What are we on? What are we doing? Oh my god, okay. Right, we're on finals already. Are we? Oh, we must be looping, surely. No, we've got to be looping round. Surely we've got to loop first. Oh my god. That's the airport there. I've just seen the... Right, so that's the airport. The airport's inside. Why we... I feel like we might need to take this over. And I think we will, because this approach has gone all wrong, because Eric hasn't shown up. There's the airport. There's Naples Airport, right there. Right there. There. Yeah, that is Naples Airport. There. Okay, that's fine. We'll take over. Fine, we'll take it over. It's all Eric's fault. Bloody Eric. We'll take it over. It is literally Eric's fault. So that's the airport there. It hasn't loaded in. Oh, sweet. The approach has just gone really, really wrong here. Supposed to be flying on the Eric approach, but we haven't got it. So, ladies and gentlemen, our flight is about to come to an end. Please get your landing rating predictions into the chat as we go through the cloud here. We should be out of this cloud fairly soon. Let's go into full screen. We're going to try and sort this landing out because it's all gone a bit wrong here. Bloody Eric. Got to trim that nose down as well. Trim the nose. Get the nose down. Get the nose down. I think that'll do. That'll be fine. Right, round we go. Kev 237, Wayne 176, Gemma 189, Lynn 230. Rob says, welcome aboard this flight from Paris to Naples via Sydney. Thought we would take the scenic route. You are a funny man. Let's just have a nosy here. Okay, airport is in sight. I can't get the speed to go any lower. Okay, hopefully that should help us get the speed down now. Nav mode's off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
That might actually work. Right, recording can go on. This might be quite ropey, this landing, by the looks of it. Yep, airport's in sight. We've got the airport, we've got the runway. Here we go. Doesn't need much power, this plane. It really doesn't. So just waiting for the runway to... There we go. There's the runway. Cool, we're all good. Gear is down. Can confirm. Gear is down. So here we go. Beautiful looking Naples today. Just make sure the landing replay is on. It is. Cool, right, let's see if we can butter the machine. I've had a really good, I think a couple of times I've flown this plane I have landed pretty decent, so no pressure, but here we go.
1,000.
Oh, fuck off. Go away. Not now.
Pull up.
Don't need to pull up.
Five.
Come on. Willie Canuck and Positive Rate, good to see you. Joined at just the right time here. I'm going to try and stick it.
Too low. Terrain.
Gear is still down.
Terrain.
300.
Sink rate.
200.
Sink rate.
Fucking sink rate.
100. 50.
Sink rate.
40. 30. 20.
Too low. Flaps.
Come on.
Too low. Flaps.
Beautiful. Reverse is on. We'll leave the high-speed pass there, or the high-speed turn-off. Beautiful. Welcome to Naples, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful flight. That works, says Willie Canuck. Good to see you, by the way. I must pop into your streams more. Oh, hang on a sec. See you later. Yeah, no problem.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come
Sorry,
to a complete stop.
They're leaving now. But it's fine. All good. Get to see him on Tuesday, so it's all good. Right, there we go. Welcome then, as we have arrived. Let me just go and say goodbye properly. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Don't often see him, so yeah, thought I'd at least go and say goodbye. Okay. Always welcome. Thank you, Willie Canuck. I'm returning to Sky Blue Radio for a 6-episode season as well. I'll check it out. Jim, what's happened? Do I have to up the thing or no? Oh, oh, that's good. I've just seen it. I've just seen the landing rate. I need Wayne to do me a voiceover of just utter butter, because that's what we've got here. Goodness me. Oop. Car just literally smashed into us. Where is he? Where is he? What's he doing? He's just driving around. Need new emoji. I need a like a butter sound, and I think that would be ideal. We've got to get the strobes off now. There we go. Strobes off. Everything is off. Recognition lights on. Good job. Right, let's go and taxi. Wait until you see it. Wait until you see the landing rate. I fucking love this plane. I do. I love it. I should do more of it. I should. I think I'm going to. People call the A330 the butter machine. I think I've just found my butter machine. So easy. Oh, it's such a good plane to fly, and landing it, you're so comfortable with it, and it's just lovely. Just lovely to be in control of this plane. Nothing happened. Just thinks the BA146 is a wide body. Oh, really? What happened to his sim then? Because he's obviously crashed his sim, or he's turned it off, thinking he's crashed it. Scenery for Naples as well, which is just lovely. Swavgeek's seen it. He's seen it. And there we go. Another beautiful flight done. Goodness me. Wait until you see it. Wait until you see it. Beautiful land, beautiful flight. Really, really enjoyed that. Need a tongue twister. I was here for the landing. Here we go. So, flight time today. Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. Oh, lovely. Very good. Very good. Right, here we go. Here's your landing rate for today. Oh, look at it. It's low numbers only Max could dream of.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Utter butter. There you go. Minus 40 on the touchdown. Not the smoothest one we've done this year so far, but it is utter butter. Slap some Lurpak on that butter. Beautiful. Love that. Buttery goodness for a Sunday afternoon. Magnificent. Oh, I love it. I love the CRJ. We'll do some more flying with it. Got plenty of planes to fly coming up as well. We get back on the BA146 on Thursday. Reminder, tomorrow night we're doing a nice little jaunt from Edinburgh to Jersey. Not multiplayer. We'll do multiplayer Mondays from next week, but the Thursday flight will be multiplayer. In my day, we call it a greaser. I like that. Greased it. Greased the tarmac. Also, another reminder for tonight. As well, 7 o'clock, Battle of the Liveries returns for the first time in 2024. Lewis, current champion, takes on Ken Carr, making his return to the channel in quite a few months. Sure to be a fascinating battle, this one, between the two of them. So 7 o'clock for that one. Minus 40 for this one. I'm going to go off and try and sort some more bits and bobs out for this flight sim and see if I can get it running a little bit better than it is at the moment. It's handling it fine. One or two tweaks I think could probably get there, so I'm going to try and do that in a minute. Otherwise, it is now time to see the utter butter in its absolute glory. Here we go. I've ended the flight, of course. So utter butter in its all in all its glory. Jim, are we counting that or no?
The captain aborted the takeoff. Please remain in your seat.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this morning / into the afternoon. Okay, we're not counting it, that's fine. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Back at 7 this evening, as we've just mentioned, about the liveries. I'm going to go off and do some testing and try and get this flight sim to run quite smoothly. Oh, a little bit more smoother than it already is. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, and I'll see you later on tonight for some Battle of the Liveries. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you later on. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.